Please excuse the falling late review, but I just have to say the past few weeks have really turned around in my life. There are things that I cannot say at the very moment that are becoming reality. Things are happening to me that are growing in my future career as a movie director that I want to talk about, that I don't want to say anything yet. But I'm just going to say good things are happening right now, so I am very sorry for this late review. And also, working at the movie theater is been a big part of my life. So I am sorry for the review, but I am here to talk about a movie. But please don't go to the comments right away because I didn't love this movie. Luca stars Jacob Tremblay, Jack Dylan Grazer, and is about the story of an Italian Riviera. An unlikely but strong friendship grows between a human being and a sea monster disguised as a human. Now, I do remember when Luca was announced as a movie, and I was like, alright, an original product, Pixar, go ahead and sign me up, because Pixar usually gives us really good original stuff most of the time. But with this movie, I was in for Italian setting. I was like, and it looks beautiful to look at, and then I watched this movie, and the first thing I said to myself was, man, this thing is beautiful to look at. The positives right away. The animation is glorious. The detail, everything colorful you can think of is in this movie. And we even have scenes where it's dark and stormy, and it still looks wonderfully colorful and outstanding. I absolutely loved the animation in this movie, and it is a disgusting piece of me saying, man, this would look better on a big screen. But watching it on Disney Plus, it looked great, like no question. But it really, I think seeing it in theaters would have helped this movie. Just seeing it on the big silver screen, it would have helped. And I loved the soundtrack. I loved the vibe of this movie. It's definitely a movie I could say I could watch in the summertime, because overall, like, I felt fine watching this movie. Which really gets into my negatives. And the biggest thing I can say for this movie that really just bothered me, it wasn't Pixar's standards, which is kind of a shame, because Pixar to me is truly one of those studios that can just publish a movie and it can become an instant classic in days, hours, minutes. Like, after watching this movie, I honestly thought about, alright, what's for dinner tonight? I mean, it's only 95 minutes. It's a quick watch, and you really get into this life of Luca, who is a sea monster coming out to basically become a human, see what this human world's life is like, and with his great friend Alberto, and it's a good friendship. It's a good story. Like, it's fine, but that's my biggest issue. It's fine. I mean, it's very, and I mean very predictable from beginning to end. The opening scene to the very last scene, I was like, okay, I know everything. Now, I'm not saying that should be a con. Usually movies are predictable. That's usually everyone's biggest con ever to movies. But with this movie, with Pixar and this great animation, it just didn't stick with me. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't for me, because there are good jokes in this movie, but there's a lot of kiddie jokes, I would say. Jokes that kids are going to love. We have a villain character that is literally the definition of a Christmas Story bully. Like, I mean, he is straight out of that movie and is like, there's our main villain. And he was not a strong villain whatsoever. But again, through this entire movie, I was enjoying the animation. I was enjoying Luca's and Alberto's friendship. I was enjoying literally the monster out of the sea into the world. I liked the aspect of the story of that. But after watching it, it just didn't stick with me. It didn't leave me wanting more. It didn't leave me wanting to rewatch it. This is a Pixar movie I really forgot. And I watched this about maybe a day ago, I forget. But either way, Luca is still a good movie. I think kids will love this movie. I think parents can sit there and watch it and be like, that was a cute, good movie. But it's not the next Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo. It's none of those. It's just a warm-hearted, good summer kids movie. And I will give Luca a B. You can currently watch it on Disney Plus right now if you'd like to. It is a very welcoming movie, and you don't have to pay the premiere access. You can watch it for free, which is very confusing because Soul was for free. This is for free. Is Disney just kind of like, hey, Pixar, move out? I don't know what's going on with that, because, like, Pixar, to me, like, kind of, it makes better movies sometimes than Disney, but you know, it's Disney, so they own and ruin everything. Anyway, guys, enjoyed this movie review. Sorry again for it being late, but I love you guys. More is to come. A video that I'm working on very hard right now. some of you probably know what the video I'm working on is next, because it's about that time of the year. Anyway, guys enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.